In the shadows of our world, there exist places that chill the spine and stir the imagination. Places where the air seems thick with whispers of the past, and where the line between reality and the supernatural appears blurred. These are the world's most haunted locations, each with its own chilling tale to tell. From the eerie echoes of long-lost souls to the unsettling presence of the unseen, these places stand as testament to the unexplained. Are you ready to embark on this journey into the unknown? Brace yourselves as we start the countdown. Starting off our countdown at number 20, we delve into the haunting mysteries of the infamous Tower of London. Known for its grim history of imprisonments, executions, and torture, it's no surprise that the tower is said to be teeming with spectral inhabitants. From the ghost of Anne Boleyn, seen carrying her decapitated head, to the tormented screams of Guy Fawkes, the tower's chilling tales are enough to make anyone's blood run cold. Next, at number 19, we venture to the eerie Eastern State Penitentiary in Philadelphia. Once the most famous and expensive prison in the world, this now abandoned Gothic structure is said to be a hotbed of supernatural activity. Reports have been made of shadowy figures, echoing voices, and even the ghost of notorious gangster Al Capone, playing his spectral banjo in the solitude of his cell. At number 18, we find ourselves in the chilling corridors of Poveglia Island Asylum, Italy. This quarantine station turned mental hospital turned abandoned island is the stuff of nightmares. Stories of inhumane experiments, thousands of plague deaths, and a mad doctor who threw himself from the bell tower contribute to the island's reputation as one of the most haunted places on Earth. Moving on to 17, we explore the haunting beauty of the Castle of Good Hope in South Africa. The oldest colonial building in the country, it's home to the apparition of a tall gentleman, a spectral lady in gray, and even a ghost dog. Many have reported experiencing cold spots, hearing strange footsteps, and witnessing unexplainable apparitions. Finally, at number 16, we step into the shadows of the Aokigahara Forest in Japan. Known as the Sea of Trees, this dense forest is infamous for its high number of suicides. It's said that the forest is haunted by the spirits of those who've ended their lives within its depths, creating an uncanny silence and a sense of dread that's palpable. These locations alone could send shivers down anyone's spine, but we're only getting started. The haunting continues as we delve deeper into the shadows, coming to number 15, a place known as the Ancient Ram Inn. Nestled in the English countryside, this quaint stone building holds a chilling past. Originally built on a pagan burial ground in the 12th century, it's been a hotbed for supernatural activity, with guests reporting sightings of apparitions and ghostly children's laughter echoing in the halls. We move on to number 14, the eerie island of the Dolls in Mexico. This isolated island is home to hundreds of decaying dolls, hung by the island's former inhabitant as a tribute to a drowned girl. Visitors have reported the dolls' eyes following them, and whispers echoing among the trees. At number 13, we find ourselves in the heart of Rome at the Colosseum. This ancient amphitheater has been the site of countless brutalities and deaths. Visitors have reported hearing the phantom roars of lions and the ghostly cheers of an unseen crowd, a chilling reminder of its violent past. Next, at number 12, we journey to the Winchester Mystery House in California. This labyrinthine mansion, built by Sarah Winchester, heiress to the Winchester rifle fortune, was constructed to confuse the spirits of those killed by her family's firearms. With doors that open into walls, stairs that lead nowhere, and over 160 rooms, it's a maze of mysteries and hauntings. Finally, at number 11, we venture to the Paris catacombs in France. This vast network of underground tunnels and chambers holds the remains of more than 6 million people. Visitors often report a feeling of being watched, hearing whispers in the dark, and some even claim to have seen apparitions among the bones. The tales grow darker, the shadows deeper. Are you still with us? We've reached the top 10 now, where the hauntings are more frequent and the tales more terrifying. At number 10, we find ourselves at the infamous Bangar Fort in India. Once a bustling city, it now sits in ruins, a silent testament to its haunted past. Legend has it that a sorcerer cursed the city after being rejected by a beautiful princess. Since then, locals report hearing women's screams, clinking of bangles, and eerie music wafting through the air at night. Moving on to number 9, let's visit the chilling Eastern State Penitentiary in Pennsylvania. This Gothic-style prison, once home to notorious criminals, is now a hotbed of paranormal activity. Visitors have reported seeing shadowy figures darting around corners and hearing disembodied laughter echoing through the empty halls. Some even claim to have been physically touched by unseen hands. Next, at number 8, we have the unsettling island of the Dolls in Mexico. This island gets its name from the hundreds of dolls hanging from the trees, placed there by a man who believed they would appease the spirit of a drowned girl. People who have braved a visit to the island report hearing the dolls whispering to each other and seeing their eyes follow them around. Number 7 takes us to the daunting Highgate Cemetery in London. This Victorian-era graveyard is known for its eerie atmosphere and its most famous specter, the Highgate Vampire. This tall, dark figure with piercing eyes has been reported to materialize from the shadows, sending chills down the spines of those who encounter him. Finally, at number 6, we find ourselves at the eerie Poveglia Island in Italy. Once a quarantine zone for plague victims and later an asylum, it's now abandoned and reputed to be one of the most haunted places on Earth. Visitors often report hearing cries of pain and seeing apparitions of the many who met their end on this forsaken island. Can you feel the chill in the air? We're nearing the top. Brace yourselves as we step into the top 5, where every corner whispers tales of the unexplained. First up is the eerie Aokigahara Forest in Japan, also known as the Sea of Trees. This dense woodland at the base of Mount Fuji is steeped in myth and legend. Stories tell of yurei, the souls of the departed, wandering through the trees, their mournful cries carried on the wind. Visitors have reported an unsettling silence, broken only by the rustle of leaves and the distant echoes of past tragedies. We move next to the imposing Tower of London in England. This fortress has a history painted in blood, from beheaded queens to imprisoned traitors. Its ancient stones have borne witness to countless atrocities, and many believe the victims still linger. The White Lady, the princes in the tower, even the ghost of Anne Boleyn, her head tucked under her arm, have all been sighted within the tower's chilling walls. Third on our list is the chilling Bangar Fort in India. Abandoned and shrouded in curses, this 17th century fort is considered one of the most haunted places in India. Legends speak of a magician's love for a princess and a dark spell gone wrong, leading to the fort's downfall. Now the ruins are steeped in an eerie silence, disturbed only by the whispers of the past and the chill of unseen presences. Finally, we reach the island of Poveglia in Italy. This small, secluded island played host to a plague quarantine station in the 18th century, and later, a mental hospital. The cries of the tormented souls who lived and died here are said to echo through the abandoned buildings, their despair lingering in the air. Visitors have reported feeling watched, touched, and even pushed by unseen hands. The air grows colder as we stand at the precipice of the most haunted place on Earth. Here we are, at the number 1 spot. The most haunted place on Earth is cloaked in centuries of mystery and intrigue. Its history is riddled with tales of the supernatural, chilling accounts that have trickled down through the ages. Legends tell of spectral figures that wander the grounds, lost souls unable to find peace in the afterlife. The air is heavy, as if burdened by the weight of countless untold stories. Many have ventured here, drawn by the allure of the unknown. They come searching for answers, for a glimpse into the world beyond our own. Their reports are eerily consistent: fleeting shadows, whispers in the dark, a chilling presence that makes the hairs on your neck stand on end. These experiences, these stories, they paint a picture of a place that exists in a realm between our world and the next. Remember, these tales are a testament to the mysteries that surround us. Whether you believe or not, these places continue to echo with stories of the unexplained. As we emerge from the shadows, let's not forget the chilling tales we've heard. We've traversed the ominous corridors of Bangar Fort, felt the spectral chill at the Tower of London, shivered in the eerie silence of Aokigahara Forest, recoiled at the haunting lore of Poveglia Island, and trembled within the ominous walls of the Eastern State Penitentiary. Each holds a unique story, a spectral imprint on our world. Thank you for joining us on this chilling journey. Until next time, may your nights be full of frights.